Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Mandacodigo and today I'm going to show you how to generate an Excel file from a Python script. Let's get started. We have an example CSV file that contains monthly bank transactions. It includes incomes and outcomes with 45 records from 30 days. The file has columns like dates, sender recipient, address, bank accounts, amount, currency, and etc. We will use just a few of these columns to create a monthly summary in Excel. By using Python, we can automate this process instead of manually copying the data to Excel. First, let's install the necessary requirements. We need only XlsxWriter besides Python itself. You can install it easily with pip. Next, let's create a Python module for our script and call it make summary because that's what the script is going to do. First, we need to import the necessary libraries. We'll use the CSV module for working with CSV files, argparse for parsing a command line arguments, and XlsxWriter for creating Excel files. Let's define a main function where we will place our logic. Also, we'll use a common Python idiom at the bottom of the script. This structure allows the script to be executable on its own and importable as a module into other scripts without automatically executing the main function. Next, we will instantiate the argument parser class from the argparse module to handle our command line arguments. We need one argument for the input CSV file and another one for the output Excel file. These arguments are parsed after calling the parse args method of the parser instance. Now, let's create an instance of workbook class that allows us to create an Excel file. We provide the output file as the first argument that is taken from the args object. We also set an option to map strings to numbers for our money values. Then, using add worksheet method, we create a sheet object that basically represents an Excel sheet. The next step is to open the CSV file using a context manager, so we don't need to worry about closing it. The input file path is taken from the args object, and we read the content using the dict reader object from the CSV module, which reads each row as a dictionary with column headers as keys. For the summary, we need only a couple of columns. Let's grab them and save them in the headers variable. Using write row method, we write them to the very first line of the sheet. Now, we iterate over all records in the CSV file using for loop and fill the Excel sheet with this data using write method. The first argument here is the row index, starting from 0. The second one is the column, and then we provide the data for particular cell, which we get from the dictionary by keys. We'll also add a counter for rows to keep track of where we are in the sheet. Then, we sum up all expenses. First, we fill column B with the word total for better readability. Now, we add an Excel function to sum the values in the column C from the second row, we skip headers, to the last one. The last step is to call the close method on the workbook object. Let's generate the summary Excel file by executing the following command in the terminal. Here, bankstatement.csv is our source file and summary Xlsx is our destination one. Now, let's open the file and see how it looks. Perfect! We have what we wanted, with the total expenses counted in the total row, but we can improve the look of the file by using some formatting. First, the columns look a bit squeezed, so let's make some space by setting the column width for columns A to C to value 20. Next, let's define the format for the cells. It will look better with a border, so let's add this property with value 1, meaning it will have a light border around the cell. For better visibility, let's highlight the headers with border, bold text and a background color. For amount column, let's add a currency symbol in front of the value, align it to the left and add a border. Finally, let's format the total value by making it bold, adding the border, aligning it to the left and using the same number formatting. Now, let's apply these formats to the particular cells. Great, let's check it out. It's looking much better now. Let's clean up the code by moving all configurable variables to the top of the script. It's good practice to have settings in one place, ideally in a separate config file. So let's move borders, background color for headers, money format and column width to constants at the beginning of the script. This way, you have higher control over the script settings. For example, if you want to change the border or background color, you just update the config constants, and that's it. Let's check it out. As you can see, it's very convenient. Congratulations! Now you can create an Excel file using Python and add formatting to fit your needs. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.